If you've ever been injured in a fall, you know how quickly and unexpectedly a fall can occur. Every year, hundreds of workers die and many more are seriously injured as a result of falls in the workplace. In this course, you'll learn about common workplace fall hazards and fall protection techniques. You'll also learn about fall protection equipment, including limitations and proper use, and about fall prevention methods commonly used by companies to protect workers. We will discuss the importance of fall protection in the workplace, highlighting that falls are responsible for 16% of work-related fatalities and approximately 100,000 injuries annually in the U.S. Common causes of falls include human error, misuse of fall protection equipment, and unstable working surface. Employees at high risk of falling include roofers, railcar workers, bridge workers, iron workers, and tree trimmers. But the fact is, anyone can suffer a debilitating fall at any time throughout their workday. OSHA has fall protection standards for general industry and construction, emphasizing the need for preventative measures. Each year, accidental falls are responsible for 16% of all work-related fatalities and approximately 100,000 work-related injuries in the U.S. Some of the most common causes of falls in the workplace are human error, misuse of fall protection equipment, and unstable working surfaces. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, has fall protection standards for general industry and construction, dealing with both human and equipment-related mechanisms for protecting workers from falls. Because falls are unpredictable, it's important to take preventative measures. Some of the measures taken by employers involve determining the strength and structural integrity of surfaces that have to support workers. The safety of a walkway or working surface depends on how it's constructed, the surface materials used, its finish, the way it wears, and how it's maintained. Employers are also responsible for ensuring walking and working surfaces are inspected regularly, and for maintaining surfaces so they remain in safe condition. In many cases, something as simple as a buildup of sand, dirt, snow, water, or construction materials can cause a walking or working surface to be slippery. This may present a slip or trip hazard, which would likely result in a fall. There is a hierarchy of fall protection that explains how we can mitigate and eliminate fall risks. Elimination and prevention measures involve eliminating the need for workers to perform tasks at heights or reducing the risks associated with such tasks. This can be achieved through engineering controls such as the installation of guardrails, barriers, or nets to prevent falls. Other prevention measures include using aerial lifts or platforms instead of ladders, providing stable and well-maintained working surfaces, and implementing proper housekeeping practices to minimize slip and trip hazards. Fall arrest systems are designed to minimize the impact of a fall and prevent workers from hitting the ground or other objects. These systems typically consist of a full-body harness, a connecting device, such as a lanyard or self-retracting lifeline, and an anchor point capable of supporting the worker's weight. Fall arrest systems should be properly inspected, maintained, and used in accordance with manufacturer guidelines and OSHA regulations. Administrative controls involve implementing policies, procedures, and training programs to reduce the risk of falls. This includes developing a comprehensive fall protection plan, conducting regular safety meetings, providing training on fall hazards and prevention methods, and ensuring proper communication and supervision on work sites. You will encounter ramps frequently when loading and unloading vehicles in and out of railcars. There are several rules to remember when operating around them to help ensure you remain safe. Walk, never run while traversing a ramp. If a handrail is available, use it while ascending or descending. Unless the ramp available is stationary, you will enter and exit the rail cars using the ladders on the other end. Ramps can be slick, especially in the rain. It is always important to wear appropriate footwear to help with traction. Acceptable footwear must be comfortable. Lace-up shoes with slip-resistant soles that fully enclose the foot. Work boots with ankle support suitable for outdoor use are strongly recommended. All footwear must fit securely, be well-maintained, and provide adequate traction for varying weather and ground conditions. When it comes to bridge plates, remember to never jump across an opening. You want to maintain a hold of hand grips while slowly and safely transitioning over the openings. While walking decks of rail cars, Be mindful of loose chalks, debris, or other items or railcar parts that could potentially become tripping hazards. There will be many team members in and out of the cars on a regular basis, and something could easily become a hazard or be overlooked as everyone is working quickly. When climbing in and out of a railcar, never use the coupler bars. Parts can shift and cause you to lose your footing and fall. Be sure to use the vertical side ladders attached to the cars to gain proper entry and exit. Before climbing any vertical side ladder, give it a cursory inspection. If something looks wrong or you have doubts, notify management and avoid using until it can be inspected. You must be wearing appropriate footwear prior to stepping onto any ladder. Once you have determined the ladder is safe to use, remember to face the ladder while ascending or descending. Take one step at a time while keeping body as close to the ladder as possible. Tools and materials shall not be carried in hands while on ladder, and secure grip on side rails must be maintained when swinging from ladder into floor deck. Maintain 3 points of contact at all times, 1 hand and 2 feet, or 2 hands and 1 foot. Ensure you have positive footing on the ground when descending a ladder before letting go of your handholds. Before stepping off a ladder, ensure you are not stepping into traffic. Always maintain 3 points of contact when ascending, descending a ladder, a ramp, or getting in and out of a vehicle. This will help keep you safe every time. Look before you step and face towards the ladder or vehicle. Use grab handles or rails when available. Don't rush and never jump down the last few steps or off a ladder. Wear appropriate footwear. Maintain grip with your hands until your feet are solidly on the ground. Safety requirements for other elevated surfaces. Steps and stairs can be found in various dimensions and numerous locations. Stairways are made of many common building materials, including metal, wood, or concrete, and used to permit transit from one level or floor to another. To help prevent falls on stairs, always use the handrail when climbing up or down stairs. Make sure you can see where you're going, turn on the lights before using a stairway, and don't carry loads that can block your view. Report any damage to stairs or handrails to your supervisor. Your employer must provide and maintain safe stairways. They must block access to stairs that are unsafe and provide you with an alternate route that you can access from any point within your workplace. Keep stairways clear of obstacles and objects, and clean up any moisture you find on stairs, such as water, snow, or ice. Finally, use caution on stairs if you're wearing shoes that don't have great traction, such as high heels, flip-flops, or sandals. Appropriate footwear should always be worn at all precision locations. Acceptable footwear must be comfortable, lace-up shoes with slip-resistant soles that fully enclose the foot. Work boots with ankle support suitable for outdoor use are strongly recommended. All footwear must fit securely, be well-maintained, and provide adequate traction for varying weather and ground conditions. Ladders can be hazardous if you don't use them properly. Before using a ladder, you need to inspect it to make sure it's in good shape. All ladders should be kept in good condition, with no sharp edges, splinters, grease, or other defects. If you notice any damage to the ladder, such as a broken rung or uneven steps, remove it from service. Tag it as dangerous. Do not use and let your supervisor know so it can be replaced or repaired. If you're using a stepladder, you need to set it up on a firm, flat surface where all 4 feet make contact with the ground. Make sure it's completely open and locked in place before you climb it. Never stand on the top rung of a ladder. Ladders use a 4-foot vertical to 1-foot horizontal ratio. When setting it up for a 12-foot tall ladder, the base should be 3 feet away from what it's leaning against. In general, never use metal ladders around electrical equipment. Put more weight on the ladder than its load rating, or use the ladder horizontally as a work platform. Slips and trips are a common reason for many of the falls in workplaces. They can cause minor injuries, but can also lead to serious, long-term injuries. Many slip and trips are avoidable, and there are usually easy solutions a workplace can apply to control the risk either by eliminating or reducing it. It could be as simple as cleaning up a spillage straight away, or moving a cord off a walkway, which can prevent injuries from occurring. Inclement and winter weather is also a major reason slips and trips occur in the workplace. Wearing appropriate footwear at all times while working will help reduce and minimize the chance for an accident to occur. winter walkers, grip lights, or a different type of traction addition to appropriate shoes or boots will help keep you safe while navigating lots in snow and ice. Another helpful tip when dealing with icy conditions is to remember to walk like a penguin. When people normally walk, our leg's ability to support our weight is always split mid-stride. This forces each leg to support the weight of our entire body. When snow, ice, or slick conditions are present, the safest way to walk is to try and keep your center of gravity over your front leg. This not only helps minimize the potential for a slip, but also reduces the risk of a serious strain, sprain, or broken bone from a bad fall. Eliminate tripping hazards. Trips often happen when a foot catches on an obstacle, causing a loss of balance. Manage cords. Never stretch electrical or phone cords across walkways or under rugs. Use floor or ceiling plugs when possible, or anchor and cover cords that must cross paths. Keep walkways clear. Ensure aisles and hallways are free of boxes, files, and trash. Close drawers. Always close file cabinet and desk drawers immediately after use to prevent them from becoming an unexpected obstacle. Fix flooring. Secure loose rugs with non-slip backing or double-faced tape, and repair wrinkled carpeting or loose floorboards right away. Maintain traction and surface safety. Slips occur when there is insufficient friction between footwear and the floor. Clean spills immediately. Mark wet areas with caution signs and dry them quickly. Use entrance mats. Place absorbent, slip-resistant mats at entrances to trap water or snow tracked in from outside. Install non-slip surfaces. In naturally slick areas like kitchens or tiled lobbies, use abrasive coatings or non-slip mats to provide better traction. Improve visibility and behavior. Visibility and employee habits are critical for preventing accidents before they happen. Adequate lighting. Ensure all work areas, stairwells, and hallways are well lit. Promptly replace burned-out light bulbs. See around corners. Consider installing convex mirrors at blind intersections or cubicle corners to prevent collisions. Avoid unsafe actions. Never stand on office chairs, especially rolling ones, to reach high items. Use a sturdy stepladder instead. Mindful movement. Encourage staff to avoid distractions like phones while walking and to use handrails on all stairways. This completes the Fall from Heights training. Now would be a great time to address any questions or concerns with site management. Also, discuss any unique, site-specific scenarios you may have at your location around slips or falls. Thank you.